You are now tuned into the Big Cats podcast.
Back again.
What's the word? What's the word?
Peace, light, and love to everybody.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Big
sir.
Cats podcast.
Number positivity and
Hey,
Black King shit. You know what's poppin'.
you know what's up.
Check this out, man. We had to address this real quick. One of my favorite entertainers, female entertainers out here. She's a rapper and she's a hell of an entertainer.
Yeah.
Her name is Sukihana.
Yeah.
Or best known as Suki with the good coochie.
Suki with the good coochie. Shout out
to
you, Suki, and your good coochie.
Yeah. Little baddie and shit, man. But she said something that was so crazy to me the other. When I saw this, I was like, "Yo, is this true?"
I know you sent that shit to me.
I had to send it to you. I was like,
we gotta talk about this.
So what I was saying is right. She said females get the best dick from the niggas they call bro. So she was saying, the niggas they call bro will stick around, you know what I'm saying, when they didn't already ran through 5 niggas and shit, but they still there. They still, support them and shit. They come from.
Right, because they friend zone them, so, them niggas is like, oh, she my friend. So they gonna stick around and just watch you, do your whole thing.
So I was thinking vice versa, do niggas get the best pussy from the girls they call sis? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think it's different for niggas. I think women, and most women, not all women, they have a habit of really friend zoning the good niggas and going after the niggas that's not right for them. So, what I mean? At the end of the day, they going around they don't really see that, you know what, this nigga that's been there for me,
right.
You know what I mean, had my back and everything, that's actually the dude that's actually probably the best dude for you.
Well, first of all, it's fucked up. It's fucked up that these females will do such a thing like this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But on another note, there was a situation I was in. At the time I lost my virginity and shit.
Right.
So it was to a girl that was calling me bro. To me, it was like, why are you calling me bro and shit?
Right.
I didn't come from your mom. You didn't come from my mom. You know what I'm saying? How did we even establish that we were brothers and sisters and shit in this situation?
Right.
And she was
like, that's when they put you in that you're like a brother to me.
Yeah, I wasn't really attracted to her all the way. She was fine. She was fine. It was just I had a girl already, and I was like, and she lived up the block from me.
Right.
So my homie really wanted to fuck with her, and he told me he wanted to fuck with her.
Right.
So I said, you can have her. You
yeah,
know what
go ahead. Yeah,
that's my sister.
Yeah, I'm a bro.
That's my sister. As she says, you know what I'm saying?
I'm a bro.
And but he kind of saw that she was following me too much, and he kind of thought in his mind maybe she fuck with me more than anything. So I was just like, man, it's not even like that. I'm her brother, like she say.
Right.
But it came to a day where she was just like,
I'll take this that one day.
Can we smash type shit?
Right.
And I was like,
because that's what happens a lot of the times.
Yeah.
They put you in a friend zone and they go through some shit with the nigga they fucking with, or they just get in this mood and then all of a sudden they wanna.
You over here calling me bro and sis?
Why you all of a sudden it's like, yo, what's up? What you doing? Come over.
Right. And
they start acting different.
She ended up being the girl I lost my virginity to.
Word.
And it was crazy because I was like.
Did she know you were a virgin before that?
Nah, she didn't know. I wouldn't dare tell her.
Right.
And I had to make it seem like I knew what the fuck I was doing.
Well, hell yeah, like we all
did. But I was
did.
mad young, so I was like, fuck it.
Like most guys.
Fuck it, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
But I don't know. It just goes back to how these white folks in the country and shit be fucking they real sisters and they real
that's some other shit,
some incest shit.
That incest shit's crazy.
But
Billy motherfuckers.
But to have just us normal motherfuckers out here talking about a female saying the best dick they get is from the niggas they call bro. It's like mad wild.
And why that's the best dick too, what you don't know is that nigga that you put in the friend zone, he been trying to fuck you for a minute, but you put him in that friend zone, so he's like, alright, cool. But you give that nigga a chance.
If she's calling him bro, he ain't been trying to fuck.
No, he's not trying. But in his mind,
he's thinking like, yo, if she ever gave me the chance,
I'll fuck the shit out. So what happens is they just stay in that little dormant state.
Right.
And as soon as you activate that nigga, he trying to make sure.
And that goes back
Because he know you probably gonna wake up the next day and say, yo, that was an accident.
Right.
So he gonna make the fuck sure.
Trying to act like he ain't shit down.
He gonna make the fuck sure he beat the brakes off that.
That goes back to the conversation we're having as, you know, females.
Male friends.
I wouldn't like my female to have male friends if I'm dating her and shit, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that goes back to that. Like, that
see where
also
you're coming from
concludes
with
with, you know, a female calling a nigga bro. That's still a male friend.
Right.
To me, you know what I'm saying?
I got you. I
Right.
understood you.
So it's like one of those things where it's like, it's kind of wild for you to say that. Why don't you date your bro then instead of the nigga that you with?
Usually that's what ends up happening once they fuck the bro and the dick is good. Then usually that's when the relationships start. Then they start to realize like, yo, this is my best friend. This is my nigga the whole time. But then again, the problem is that nigga has watched you run through. Niggas run through you. You feel me?
And in that mindset, right? You wouldn't.
I can't.
You wouldn't.
No.
You know the niggas that she done
Right.
run through.
I know
So
the
it's
niggas
just one
that
of
run
those things
through
where
it
like
now.
they just keep it at brother and sister.
You're right. It's like I was smashed after that. Yo,
Wouldn't-
listen, that's all it was.
Wouldn't
you know
it be
what I mean?
different if as soon as y'all smash, right?
Right.
If y'all call so-called brother and sister,
Right.
Wouldn't it be weird after? Like, what would the narrative be after that? Like, would it still be brother and sister,
I mean,
or would
yeah.
it be like, you know, we fuck buddies now or some shit?
Actually,
we
that
can
shit,
even tap
once you
into a
cross,
relationship.
once you cross that line with a friend, it does make it a little, you know what I mean, weird.
Yeah, I know if I was
The
smashing
waters
a
get a
so-called
little-
sister, like the next time I see her, I'll be like, yeah, I did beat the Doonies down.
Right, and it also depends on your personality. Some people are able to be like, hey, it was what it was fun. And then sometimes that becomes like a regular thing, like not like often, but every once in a while, y'all just start, like you become friends with benefits kind of thing. Now you
have
just
you
start fucking
have you ever been in a situation like that before?
friends with benefits?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like a female calling you bro, and you know it kind of just turns into something else after.
Yeah, a long time ago, but this
Right.
was like back home in Africa, high school time, you know what I mean? There was
Yeah,
a girl
type shit.
that, you know what I mean, she was just part of the crew.
I feel like that's high school shit too, man.
Yeah, it's mostly high school.
that's what happened with
It never happened to me after high school, again after high school, but yeah, I remember a girl being like super cool with, like, she was kind of almost like the girl in the group that was like super cool with the dudes, you know what I mean? And she was just like, yo, and then some shit happened, and yeah, we ended up smashing, but we kind of just let that shit, like, choked it up to like, hey, you know,
like,
it was
this
a
was
moment, we were out
Yeah,
drinking,
same shit
kinda
with my
shit.
situation too.
Right.
Anyways, appreciate y'all tapping in. We
Shout
just
out
had
to Suki. I'm sure there's girls out there that you know, got it from their male friends, and they were like, oh shit, this good dick been sitting beside me this whole time. I didn't even know.
Hey.
If you're single, test out your best friend.
Right. If you're single,
your bro.
test out your bro.
Test out your bro.
Let's see what he say. Let's see if he's really your bro. You know what I'm saying? If he gonna stand on 10 toes on that, you feel me? Big Cast Podcast, MAHDI, Harry O, we out. Peace, God.
Peace, God.